What if just a few minutes of your day could completely change your English? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily English Podcast. I'm Sarah.
That's right. And today we're going to talk about something very important that affects all of us, how we use our time in daily life. I'm Jack.
So, Jack, how are you today? Was your day busy?
Yes, a little. I worked in the morning, and after that I went to the gym. But now I feel great. How about you, Sarah?
I'm doing well, but I'm a little tired. I stayed up late last night because I was watching a movie.
Oh, so maybe you were wasting a bit of time?
Maybe just a little, but the movie was really good. And I'm happy today because we get to talk with our listeners again.
Me too. It always feels great to sit here with you and help our listeners improve their English.
Yes, it feels like we're all together in one big room.
All right, our small talk is over. Let's move on to today's topic.
Yes, before we start wasting our listeners' time.
Exactly. Today's topic is very important. Don't waste your time.
Time is very valuable. When we waste time, we lose a small part of our life.
Wow, that sounds very serious.
Don't worry. We'll keep today's lesson simple and fun.
And before we begin, we'd like to ask you for a small favor.
If you enjoy this podcast, please like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Especially that friend who always says, I don't have time to study English, but then spends an hour scrolling on their phone.
I think we all know someone like that. Now, let's talk about what don't waste your time really means.
So, Sarah, let me ask you first. In simple words, what does waste your time mean?
That's a great question. To waste time means spending your time on something that is not important and does not help you in any way.
Exactly. So it's not really about whether something is fun or boring. The real question is whether it is useful or not.
Exactly.
Let's imagine time is like water in a bottle.
Water in a bottle?
Yes, you only have a limited amount. If you spill it on the ground, you can't save it and drink it later.
I really like that example. Time is like water. Once I pour it onto the floor, I can never get it back.
That's right. If you spend your time on things that don't help you learn, grow, or even rest, then you're simply pouring your time away.
And many times we realize it afterward, don't we? We finish and think, why did I spend my time doing that?
Exactly. That feeling of regret, when you think, I could have used that time for something better, is a strong sign that you may have wasted your time.
Yes. Like when I tell myself I'll watch just one short video, and then 40 minutes later I'm still scrolling, and I can't even remember what I watched.
That happens to a lot of people.
Now that we understand the meaning, let's talk about how we can stop wasting time, especially while learning English.
Great idea. Maybe I can begin with a story.
Perfect. Stories make things easier to remember.
Last month, I was working on my computer. My mind felt tired, so I said, I'll take a 10-minute break.
That sounds like a smart idea.
I sat down on the sofa, picked up my phone, and started watching a funny video.
And then another video appeared?
Exactly. I thought, okay, just one more.
A very dangerous sentence. Just one more.
Yes, just one more.
And then what happened?
After a while, something felt strange. I looked at the clock and realized that 1 hour and 15 minutes had passed.
Wow, that was a very long 10-minute break.
It really was. And the worst part was that I didn't feel happy afterward. I felt empty, a little guilty, and even more tired.
That's what it feels like when time slips away like sand through your hands. You open your fingers, and it all falls down.
That's a wonderful image. Sand in my hands.
So what did you do after that?
I told myself I need to be more intentional with my time.
Intentional means doing something on purpose, not by accident, right?
Exactly. And today, we want to share some tips that have helped us and can help you too. Simple tips with easy stories so you can remember them clearly.
All right, Jack. What is our first tip?
Tip number 1. Make a tiny plan.
Tiny, not huge.
Yes, very small.
Think of a plan like the GPS in your car.
GPS. I like that comparison.
If you don't enter a destination into the GPS, the car can go anywhere. You may drive in circles, waste fuel, and waste time.
Right. You keep moving, but you don't know where you're going.
But when you enter one simple address, the GPS tells you exactly what to do. Turn left, go straight, and you will arrive.
So a tiny plan is like entering the destination for your day.
Exactly. Many English learners say, "Today I will improve my English."
But that goal is too big and too vague.
Vague means not clear.
Exactly. It isn't clear enough.
Exactly. It isn't clear enough.
So instead, create a very small plan. For example, today I will learn 3 new words. Today I will listen to 10 minutes of an English podcast. Or today I will read 1 page of a story.
That feels much easier and less stressful.
I have a personal example. When I started learning a new language, I told myself I will study for 1 hour every day. But that goal was too big for me. I became tired, skipped several days, and felt disappointed.
Yes, I understand that feeling.
Then I changed my goal. I said, every day I will study for just 10 minutes. That was my only promise. Some days I studied longer, but 10 minutes was enough.
So the image is clear. A tiny plan is like entering a simple address into your GPS. You stop driving around without direction.
Exactly.
That's a very useful first tip.
So what is our second tip?
Tip number 2, use your pocket time.
Pocket time?
Yes, think of time like coins.
Okay, I'm listening.
During the day, you may have a few big coins, like 1 full hour, but you also have many small coins, 5 minutes here, 7 minutes there, 3 minutes somewhere else.
Like when I'm waiting for the bus, riding in a taxi, or standing in a line.
Exactly. Many people throw these little coins away. They just scroll on their phones. But if you save those small coins, they can grow into something valuable.
That's a great image. Small coins can become a large amount.
For example, you can review 3 new words while waiting for the bus. You can listen to 5 minutes of an English podcast while washing the dishes. Or you can read a few lines of a story while waiting for your coffee.
That sounds very practical.
I have a friend who improved her English mostly by using pocket time.
Really?
Yes, she has 2 children and a full-time job, so her schedule is very busy. She told me, "I never have 1 full hour, but I do have many small minutes."
I love that idea.
So she used those minutes, 5 minutes while walking to the bus, 10 minutes during lunch, and 7 minutes before going to bed.
And what happened?
After a few months, she noticed that she understood much more and could speak more confidently.
So those little coins became a big treasure.
Exactly. If you want to stop wasting time, start using your pocket time. Even 5 minutes can make a difference.
Maybe our listeners can ask themselves right now, where are the small pockets of time in my day?
That's an excellent question.
All right, what is tip number 3?
Tip number 3, make English enjoyable.
Right, because if learning feels like a punishment, you'll want to avoid it.
That's true. Imagine a child who hears, "Be perfect, don't make mistakes," every time they play.
The child would stop playing.
Exactly. Learning works the same way. Your brain does not enjoy constant pressure.
If English always feels difficult and stressful, your brain says, no thank you.
So how can we make English feel like a game instead of a punishment?
We can connect English to things we already enjoy.
For example, I love music.
Tell us more.
There was one song that helped me a lot. I printed the lyrics, listened to the song many times, and circled the new words. I sang along in the shower and tried to copy the singer's pronunciation. It was fun, and I learned so much.
That's a wonderful example. What about you?
I love stories and TV shows.
I watched a short series in English. First, I used subtitles in my own language. Later, I switched to English subtitles.
And after some time, I could understand many sentences without reading.
That felt like a small victory.
Yes, having fun is very important because it helps you stay with English for a long time without feeling like you are wasting your time.
Exactly.
If you watch a TV show in English and learn some new expressions, you are not only watching, you are improving.
That's right. So tip number 3 is this. Don't only push yourself. Play with English too.
Songs, stories, games, and funny videos with English subtitles can all help if you use them in a smart way.
Now, I think it's time to talk about something a little dangerous.
Yes, the dangerous object many of us are holding right now.
Our phones.
Tip number 4, be careful of time thieves.
Time thieves. I really like that phrase.
A time thief is something that quietly steals your time without giving you anything valuable in return.
For many people, social media is a time thief.
Social media can be enjoyable, but if we are not careful, it keeps taking more and more of our time.
I remember one evening when I sat on my bed just to check one message.
And then?
First, I watched a funny video. Then another short clip. Then I read people arguing in the comments. Then I opened a news story. My mind was full, but I had learned nothing.
That happens to many people.
And when I finally stopped, I felt tired and a little unhappy.
That's why we need to protect ourselves from these time thieves.
So how can we do that?
One easy way is to create small rules.
For example, when I study, I leave my phone in another room.
Or I tell myself, I will check social media only after I finish my tiny English plan.
Another good rule is to turn off notifications for 1 hour.
That's like locking your door when a thief is outside. You don't need to hate the thief. You simply protect your home.
That's a powerful image.
When you protect your focus, you can accomplish more in less time.
And instead of wasting time, you save it.
More importantly, you feel more in control of your life.
Now, I have an important question, Jack. If we say don't waste your time, does that mean we should work and study every minute of the day?
Not at all. And this is a very important point.
Rest is not a waste of time.
I'm glad you said that.
Think of your body and your mind like the battery of a phone.
That's very easy to understand.
If you use your phone all day and never charge it, what happens?
The battery dies. The phone stops working.
Exactly. We are the same.
If we work, study, and stay busy all day without resting, our energy drops to 0.
Good sleep, quiet moments, and real rest are like charging your battery.
Do you have a personal example?
Yes. One night I was working on a project very late. I was exhausted, but I kept pushing myself.
What happened?
I worked for 2 hours, but the result was not good. The next morning, after sleeping well, I did the same work again in only 30 minutes, and it was much better.
I know that feeling very well.
So sometimes resting is smarter than forcing yourself to continue.
Rest is not wasting time.
It prepares you to use your time more effectively later.
So the real answer is balance.
Exactly. Some time to study, some time to work, some time to enjoy life.
Sarah, we introduced several useful words today. Maybe we should review them before we finish.
Great idea. Let's take a short vocabulary tour.
These words are very useful if you want to stop wasting your time.
The first word is intentional.
When you are intentional, you do something on purpose instead of by accident.
For example, I am intentional with my time. I choose to study English for 10 minutes every day.
Or, I want to be more intentional and stop scrolling on my phone for 1 hour.
Next, we have the word vague.
Vague means not clear.
For example, I want to improve my English is a vague plan.
But I will learn 3 new words today is clear and specific.
We also talked about pocket time.
Pocket time is not a formal dictionary term, but it creates a useful image.
It means the small pieces of time you have during the day, like 5 or 10 minutes while waiting.
You can say, I use my pocket time to listen to English.
Or, I want to stop wasting my pocket time watching random videos.
Another useful word is distracted.
Distracted means you cannot focus because your attention keeps jumping to different things.
For example, I feel distracted when my phone is beside me while I study.
Or, the television distracts me when I try to read.
And finally, we use the phrase time thief.
I really love this one.
A time thief is anything that steals your time without giving you something useful in return.
For example, mindless scrolling is a time thief for me.
Or I turned off my notifications because they were stealing too much of my time.
We also use the word invest, as in you invested your time.
Yes, to invest means to use your time, money, or energy now so that you can get something better in the future.
For example, when I listen to an English podcast, I am investing my time in my future.
And by listening to this episode, you did not waste your time. You invested it in learning.
We also talked about the word routine.
Your routine is the usual order of things you do every day.
For example, my morning routine is waking up, making coffee, and listening to English.
Or I want to add 10 minutes of reading to my evening routine.
And there is one more beautiful word, balance.
Yes, balance means having a healthy mix of different things. Not too much and not too little.
For example, I want a balance between work, English, fun, and rest.
Or a healthy life is about balance.
If you didn't understand every word, that's okay.
You can listen to this part again slowly.
And here is a small challenge for you.
Choose one new word from today and make your own sentence.
You can say it in your mind or write it in the comments.
That's like taking your English brain to the gym.
Yes, a friendly gym where everyone is learning together.
So if you're thinking, what should I do today?
Here are 4 simple steps.
Step 1. Choose one tiny English goal.
For example, I will learn 3 new words.
Step 2. Decide when you will do it.
Use your pocket time on the bus, at lunch, or before bed.
Step 3. Make it fun.
Listen to a song, watch a show, or replay this podcast.
Step 4. Say something kind to yourself.
Good job. I completed my plan.
That small sentence can change how you feel.
You become your own coach. Even 10 focused minutes every day can improve your English. Now it's your turn.
And we believe in you. What is one thing that wastes your time?
And what small change will you make today?
Write your answer in the comments.
And if this episode helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the Daily English Podcast, and share it with a friend.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
You did not waste it. You invested it in yourself.
And we are proud of you.
This was the Daily English Podcast with Sarah and Dad.
Until next time, use your time wisely and be kind to yourself.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care.